veteran leadership on there. They've also got some youth, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out. We will be back here on Friday as well. Carroll College is coming to town, as that's always a good matchup. Then we go on the road for a couple of games down to Rocky and Western. Back for Montana Tech on October 5th. Well, that's a game you're going to want to be at. That's going to be the revenge match where the Argos try to get even with them. You're going to want to come early on that one, October 5th, Montana Tech. That'll be the last time to see these ladies for quite some time, because then they are on the road all the way till November. And then November 2nd, they'll be back in town with Western and Rocky on back-to-back nights before the tournament time. So they've had a good run. They were ranked. They have fallen out of the top 25. We just have two in the top 25 here in the Frontier Conference. Rocky Mountain comes in at 6th. Montana Tech, with that big victory, they're going to come in at 20th place, up 3 spots. Argos were sitting at 15th before that loss to Tech, and they've dropped out of the top 25. A couple more big victories, and you'll see their names right back up in there. So a lot of things going on there. You talk about things going on in our community. Of course, Sports Talk, your Sports Chat tomorrow morning from 8 to 9. I invite you to tune in on 102.7. Get all the up-to-date on what's going on in the sports world there. Of course, we've got a couple of teams here that we're following very close on the high school level. CMR Wrestlers, we're going to have them on the air on this station. That'll be Friday night. Kickoff will be about 7 o'clock. Pre-game starting at 6:45. And don't forget about Great Falls High. They are actually home in the stadium as they're going to be hosting Missoula Big Sky. You can hear them on our sister station, Fox Sports 1400. Also coming up, we're going to have Carroll College, like we said, on Friday, but we're going to have the Cats in the Grizz back on this weekend. Cats come out on 102.7. That's Saturday. That's going to kick off about 1:30 at Portland State. And KXGF is where the Grizz game will be heard. That is 12:30. They're playing against Sacramento State. So Cats are on the road against Portland. That's going to be a big one for them. They're 1-1 on the season. 2-1 on the season, excuse me. Grizz are also 2-1, so that should be a good contest. I'll tell you when I look at the clock, I see it's time to go ahead and take another break here. Let's hear from some of those fine sponsors. We're going to set it back for a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more University of Providence volleyball after this 3-minute break, as you're listening to KNX 102.7 FM. out there. I'll tell you, this is a advanced game of dodgeball. As they're on the line and they're hitting it hard, and one of the line judge was out there, and she finally got out of the way because she just about took it 2 or 3 times. So we got a good one going on here. We talked about the Argos coming in with a 9-5 record. They started out with a tough loss right out of the gate to Northwest Energy all the way back on August 24th. They took that one to the limit. It was a 3-2 loss in the match. And after that, they had a pretty good win streak. Eastern Oregon University, Evergreen State, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1 against Molten Noah, Evangel University 3-1, Northwestern College 3-0, William Woods 3-1, Peru State 3-0, and then they came back to some home cooking, had a tournament here, and they had a tough couple of those there for Mayville State University. Of course, here's that one right here on 102.7. They lost that one in 5. The next night they came back. Embry-Riddle lost that one in 5. Finally cleaned up on the tournament with Providence Christian with a win and a loss to Benedictine University at Mesa. Providence Christian was a 3-1 and Benedictine was 0-3. Of course, we talked about the Montana Tech, and Montana Tech coming in ranked number 6 in the nation right now. They are 13-1 overall, 471 points. As you take a look at the top seeding so far in the NAIA, Park out of Missouri, Grandview from Iowa, Columbia, Missouri, Lindsey Wilson from Kentucky, and Peterborough out of Wisconsin are your top 5 teams. So Montana, or excuse me, Rocky Mountain knocking on that door. Montana Tech coming in at 20th. Excuse me, I had that one backwards. As some very good teams here in the Frontier Conference. Of course, we know that as we've seen through the basketball, the softball, the different things. They have to battle week in and week out. Also want to send out a congratulations to Bruce Parker, who has been announced that he'll be inducted into the NAIA Hall of Fame. First, he was over at Carroll College, and then Donna Brockie is an AD, and very well known in these parts. And so, congratulations to him. That's a very deserving award for him. All the time and effort that he's put in to the college sports in North Central Montana. Talk about the different things coming up. Of course, tomorrow morning we invite you to tune in at 8 o'clock for Sports Chat. That Scott and Sarge. And Sarge is actually on the road, so Scott will be there, and I'm not sure who he'll be working with, but he will have the Sports Chat in the morning, and they'll have all the up and latest what's going on with the different sports in the area. Of course, they talk about football, CMR, and Great Falls High. Great Falls High doing very well this year. They come in with a 2-1 record, and they'll be hosting Missoula Big Sky. You'll be able to hear that one on Fox Sports 1400. Then on the other side, CM Russell, they are having a tough go right now. They've had some close games, just not able to put them away at the end. They'll be traveling across the mountain over to Missoula Hellgate. Hellgate is winless on the season at 0-3. CMR at 1-2. So that'll be a battle for the cellar on that one there. That should be a good contest. You'll be able to pick that one up right here on 102.7. Kickoff 7 o'clock, pregame 6:45, and then on Saturday it's the big ones, Cats and Grizz. Cats will be opening up on the road, Portland State, as that'll be the opening of the Big Sky Conference, and the Grizz, they'll be hosting Sac State. So the Cats game at 1:30, which 12:30 Oregon time, obviously. The Grizz will be kicking that one off at 12:30 in Missoula. You'll be able to hear that one on KXGF, and of course 102.7 for the Bobcats. So there's a lot of activities coming up, a lot of sports. We invite you to stay tuned and listen to all of them. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to send it back. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout as we're going to do our prayer and our national anthem. So let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more University of Providence Volleyball as you're listening to that on KNX 102.7 FM. And welcome back as we get started with the starting lineup. We're going to kick it off with Coach Rose over at MSU Northern. Michaela Tanner will start it off. She's 5'11" and a senior. Katie Michelotti, she'll be kicking it off as well, 6'2" junior. Abigail Eliason, 5'9" and a freshman. We'll start it off with Jordan O'Connor. She's a middle hitter, 5'11" freshman. Jessica Curl, 6'3" senior. And Emily Gucci, 5'11" freshman. And their libero, Hannah Entman. She is 5'4" and a junior. On the other side, for your Argos, they'll be doing it this way. 5'8" junior from Kalama, Washington. She is number 1 in the program, Avery Dyer. I'll tell you what, that girl can serve too. Number 2 in the program, Kelsey Shaver. We talked about her. She is the reigning Frontier Conference Attacker of the Week. She is 5'10" and a junior from Scotts Valley, California, by way of West Texas A&M University. Number 7 in the program is Cameron Davey. She is 5'11" and just a freshman. Middle blocker from Vancouver, Washington. She went to Skyview High School out there. And Sydney Anderson, we talked about her in the pregame. We will talk about her all night long. 6'3" and just a sophomore from Placentia, California. El Dorado High School is where she called home. Right next to her, Ember Schwint. Just grew up down the road at Cascade, graduate from Thompson Falls. She is 5'10" and a sophomore. As we said, Thompson Falls High School is where she graduated from. Paige Jensen should be coming in. She is 5'9" and a senior from Auburn, California, Placer High School. And our libero, Olivia Sneed. She is 5'6" and a senior. Temecula, California is where she went to high school. And of course, Coach Arunas Duda and Drew Cholis is our 2 coaches over here. Drew being obviously the assistant coach. So 9-5, 1-1 on league play. Argos would like to go home tonight, call it a night with a 10-5 record when it's all said and done. We're about to get this kicked underway. Of course, we played a 25 in each game. First one to win 3 games wins the match. You got to win by 2. If we go all the way to 5, we're going to play that one to 15. But like we did on Saturday, we had to play to 17. We got a little extra free volleyball. What a match that was. Back and forth they went. These girls really dug deep. Talking to Coach Duda before the game, I said, you don't have to stretch it to 5 if you don't want to. He said, I'm thinking the same thing. Let's try to get this done in 3, get everybody home early tonight. So we're going to kick this one off. It's going to be the Argos on the right-hand side with the lights. The skylights on the left, they've got them bright yellow jerseys. They'll be very easy to pick out if you're watching the camera. Good student section over there. Saw some of the basketball players come in. Of course, the guys help out as they pick up the loose balls over here. Coach Himmelberg and Mrs. Himmelberg, the coach for the basketball team, ladies basketball, they are in the house. Fans are in the house. We're ready to get this one started. Sit back and relax. You're listening to volleyball on KNX 102.7 FM. And the first serve is in the air, and it's going to be the Argos kicking over the left-hand side. Set to return this one is going to be Tanner. Big hit. We're going to have a quick shot and a score. It's going to be the Skylights getting on the board first. Game number 1 of the match. It's a 1-0 Skylights lead. Set to serve is going to be, Emily Gucci. She'll set this one in as the Argos quickly return it back over the net. The libero goes right up to the net with a big spike up over the top. The drop shot with Michelotti as the Argos are easy to recover on that one there. Coming back the other way, the Argos looking for the spike, not able to get it. Big shot with the block. Doing a nice job. Sid over there, Anderson, right in the right spot as this one is going to go right off of the hands of Avery Dyer. Not able to get underneath that one there. Errant hit. We're going to have a 2-0 Skylights lead. Continuing with the serve is going to be Emily Gucci. It's 2-0, game number 1 of the match as the Skylights will set this one into play. Argos up against the net, trying to spike this one down. Soft shot underneath. The libero right there to tap this one up as they're going to do the drop shot as well. Once again, the Argos will just set this one into play with Anderson kicking it over the net. This time sending it back is going to be Hannah. Back into the arms of the Argos. They'll work it over the right-hand side as Shaver, a little too much on that one there. She got all of it as Kelsey will send that one out of bounds, and it'll be a 3-0 Lights lead. Coach Duda went to the timeouts early on Saturday. We'll see if he does that today to keep the girls under control. As you can tell, they've got a lot of power and energy in their shots. They'll bring it back over the side as Anderson will smack that one down. She'll get back over the right-hand side looking for the block. Working the back side of the court. They'll work it over to Anderson once again. Big hit there, but the Skylights ready for it. Sydney, she got a lot of power. They were able to control it as they're going to work it over to Shaver. Shaver will send it across. That one's going to be out of bounds as well, and we got a quick 4-0 lead for the Skylights. That's 2 big shots that Shaver had that she just got too much on it. And like you said, they come in pumped up. They're ready to roll after that big win. And they'll have to taking just a little bit of steam off of that one there. Shaver happened to save it. She does. Nice effort getting outside to tip that one around. Big block by the Argos as they're working to work it back over the court. Anderson, 10 feet out, sends that one into play. Back into the hands of the Skylights. This time it's going to be handling it Tanner as she'll send over the right-hand side. Anderson, big move right there for the block. Boy, there was a couple Skylights, and it looks like it was Abigail Ellison as well as Jessica Curl. Pushes it out to a 5-0 lead, and with that, they're going to call a timeout. Let's do it with them. We'll be back in 60. 5-0 is the Skylights lead. You're listening to KNX 102.7 FM. As we get back to action here on a Wednesday night, appreciate you spending our time with us here on KNX 102.7 FM. The Argos got a little pep talk over there. Anderson will send this one to the middle of the field for the Northern Skylights. Big spike there by Northern as coming back this way. Shaver's going to get the kill. Big hit by Kelsey Shaver right into the pocket. And it looked like that was going to go off of Michaela Tanner. Not much you could do with that. That came at her quick and fast. So that's going to give your first point to UP. 5-1, Providence trailed by 4 in game number 1 of a 5-game match. Shaver will set the service into play there. She leads the team with 19 serving aces. As Anderson will come back to the other side. A lot of power into that one. Too much to handle. That's going to go off the libero back there as Hannah Anneman not able to control that into the net. That's going to give your second point, University of Providence. 5-2, Skylights up by 3. Game number 1, as once again Shaver will set this one over the net. They'll work it back on the right-hand side. Looking for the spike, not able to get it. This time Jessica Curl mistimed her jump, took that one right into the net. And just like that, the Argos have clawed their way back into this one as they trail by 2. 5-3, game number 1. Shaver with the service, working the left-hand side, goes all the way over to the right as they'll set this one up to the net. Big spike by the Skylights there as it was Ellison setting that one free. Coming back, that one is inbounds. Nice touch pass. They dropped that shot right inside the line. It's a 5-4 Skylights lead. Argos, 4 unanswered as they continue to battle their way into this one. As Shaver one more time going back for the serve. She'll send this one over softly on the right-hand side as that's going to create an error on the Skylights as they weren't ready for a soft shot like that. We're all tied up for the first time here in game number 1. It's a 5-5 tie. Shaver, as we said, leads the team with 19 service aces, just 3 ahead of Olivia Sneed, who's got 16 on the season, as she'll send this one into play. They're going to work this one back. Big shot there. We're going to have a in-the-net foul, so we're going to say this is going to go to the Skylights. That's going to give them the 6-5 lead. Game number 1 of 5 potentially. The first 1 to 3 is going to take the match and go home with the W. Set to serve for the Skylights. Back there is going to be Jessica Curl. She'll work this one left to right as the Argos will take this one right up against the net. Big block up against Avery Dyer. Doing a nice job. This time it'll go back to Anderson. Anderson's going to take it right off the hands of Michaela Tanner, and Tanner couldn't control it. She'll just send that one sailing out of bounds. So we're all tied up again, 6-6 here in game number 1. We'll send the libero back, Olivia Sneed, to do the service, and she'll set the ball into motion. She'll bring it over the net, right into the middle. Skylights ready for it. They work it over the right-hand side as they're going to take that one off the hands of Michelotti. Point is going to go Skylights there as the Argos weren't ready to return that one. Substitution coming in, Shania Neibauer on the floor for the first time as she'll come in, immediately go back to serve. Neibauer coming in. She is a 5'9" sophomore from Belgrade. She'll work this one right across the net into the middle of the floor. Big spike by Schwitt. Amber Schwitt. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what, she's going to tie it up, give it a our third tie of the game. Amber Schwent, we talked about her. She is third on the team with 102 points, 76 kills. Just a sophomore. They're going to come over here and let me participate in the contest a little bit. We'll have to get one of the guys over to get the ball back to them. Appreciate them thinking that I needed the volleyball up here. Right now it's an 8-7 lead. First lead for the Argos. Well, that was a short-lived lead as that serve is just going to go out of bounds and we're going to be all tied up. 8-8 is what the score is. Game number 1 on a Wednesday night. Appreciate you spending your time with us. Now we're back to serve Abigail Ellison. As she'll serve it for the Northern Skylights. She'll send this one right into the middle as Argos are there and ready. They're working over the right-hand side. Shot up over the top. Avery Dyer. Beautiful shot over the top. She'll send that one onto the floor. It's a 9-8 Argos lead. With that, Avery will go back and she'll get the service. As she did a nice job on Saturday, as she has all season. As Avery will get this one going, she'll send it right down the middle. Big hit for her. As coming the other way with the block. Well, that's going to go off of Schwent out of bounds. Let's see who else was over there to help her. It looks like she had a little bit of help from Paige Jensen, but that's going to give the point the Skylights all tied up at 9-all. Set to serve. Skylights, they're going to work this right up to the net. Schwent, tap shot. Skylights ready for it. They're going to work it back over. Big spike there coming off the hands of Emily Gucci. That one went long. That'll put the lead back on University of Providence side. Substitution coming in on the floor for the first time for UP is going to be Sarah Tarum, 5'7" freshman. She went to Great Falls Central Catholic High School right here in Great Falls. As she will come in for the serve, she'll roll that one over the top of the net. Big spike, big block for the Argos there. They're going to try it one more time as it's going to be Emily Gucci with the hit. Not able to get anything out of it, so the Skylights going to have to send this one over for the free play as they will work that back in front of the net. That one's going to be just out of bounds. Big hit that went long on that was going to be Shaver. So it's going to be all tied up at 10-all. 6 ties in the game, very evenly matched here in this first contest as it's a race to 3 wins. You got 5 games to do it in as we're going to come the other direction with the serve. This time it's going to be Michaela Tanner. She'll just kind of softly drop this one over the net, work it back over. Shaver with a big hit. That's going to go off of a couple outstretched hands. And the point is going to go UP. Shaver with another kill. That'll give her at least 200 on the season. I'll tell you, she is dynamite. She is the reigning Frontier Conference Attacker of the Week as the Skylights find themselves down by 1. Nice block shot by the Argos there. And again with the block shot. And it was Shaver right there. Kelsey, 5'10" junior, playing like she's 6'10", up and over that net. That gives the Argos their biggest lead of the contest. It is a 12-10 game, game number 1. And it's going to be the service for the Argos. They'll send this one into play right up against the net, looking to spike it. And they are going to, almost get away with it as Katie Michelotti not able to get it where she wanted. Argos with a point, 13-10, UP. With that, Skylights want to break. Let's take it with them. It'll be a 60. We'll be back with more volleyball on KNX 102.7 FM. Argos were down 5-0 when Coach Duda called a timeout. Whatever he said worked. They're up 13-10 now. Coach for the Skylights called the timeout, and immediately Shaver with the spike and the kill. That's another point for the Argos. They've got a 4-point lead. It's 14-10, game number 1. Crowd still trickling in here. They better get here pretty quick. They might miss some good volleyball as the student section over there cheering on as now the spike is going to come from the Skylights as Katie Michelotti was trying to get that one. Anderson sends that one into play. Skylights able to recover from that one. They'll send the free ball over. Anderson once again with a spike. Going to take the libero right to the ground with that one there, as they're going to have to tap this one over. They do. Argo's ready for it. Back to the middle of the floor. Big shot there. Nice recovery by Jensen. As Shaver with a big spike. A good block there by the Skylights as they're ready one more time. This one almost drops. Boy, I'll tell you, good volley back and forth. Gucci keeps that one in play. This time they'll send it over the middle as Shaver tries to get the drop shot. Back to the middle. Very nice volley. Count it. It's good. Nice touch pass over the top. Paige Jensen drops that one in, giving a 5-point lead to University of Providence. It is 15-10 game number 1. As they're going to go ahead and serve this one up. The Argos set it into play. They're going to work over the left-hand side. And the block is there. It's both Anderson and it looks like it's also going to be Cameron Davies over there. Davies coming in, 5'11" freshman from Vancouver, Washington. Like I said earlier, she went to Skyview High School. They got one of them out there as well. As the Argos find themselves up by 6 now. They're working back left to right. As Argos will set this one back up to the middle center. They'll just work this one over the net. Working back and forth. Nice block. Shaver right there to put that one right back 10. Skylights with a timeout. Let's do it with them. We'll be back in 60 on KNX 102.7 FM.